Okay, so I've been gone for a couple of days, but I'm back. Um, I had my appointment with my oncologist on Tuesday, and what's today is Thursday, and so that was Tuesday. I had my appointment. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And then on Wednesday, it was raining yesterday, and so I didn't come outside to go for no walk. Um, but I did need a couple of days to just digest what the oncologist was telling me. They had gave me three different options, and you know, I did so. I was calling myself doing all this little research and whatnot. And I'm glad I did do the research because, I'm one of those people that I read the back of the bottle. And so I'm reading over all of these drugs and all the side effects and then taking into social media um, all the things that the people were saying that other women were saying they were going through. And there's a couple of guys that don't have breast cancer, they have a different type of cancer that I've been following and just picking up on what they've been talking about and taking their advice and whatnot. And so, with that being said, I made a decision. I had told my oncologist that I would let her know by Friday what path I was going to be ready to go down. And basically, I'm going to take the most aggressive option. And it's a little scary, but at the same time, it's longevity over vanity, number one. And number two, um, I serve an awesome God, and God has glory to glory, miracle after miracle. God has done some amazing things in my life. He continues to just move for me. And that's why I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone and get out of my own little shyness. And I will share my testimony. This is different because I'm doing it online. So it's like anybody in the world could get this. Usually it's me dealing with someone one on one. And, it's good to expose yourself at times to people, be vulnerable with people because the things that God has seen you through, even when you've been bad, like I've been a bad girl, I was a wicked, sweet girl, sweetly wicked. And because we don't always want to call the things that we do that don't line up with God and his ways and the standard of living that he has for us as wickedness, but it is. There's no 50 shades of gray when it comes to Jesus. So you either with it or you not. You either hot or you cold. And so I was a sweet, wicked young woman. And so with that, the wrong things that I've done in my life had consequences that came with them. Um, and I have been willing to share my wickedness, my past with people so that I can save them some years, especially young women. You know, um, that's a whole nother story right there with just sharing with young women in regards to choosing a mate and how whatever mate you choose, you were designed to be a helpmeet, whether you want to accept it or not. And the man that you connect yourself with is going to bring up out of you, it's going to magnify what's in you. So if you got hustle in you, if you got some entrepreneur in you, he going to bring that hustle out. The thing is, how is he going to utilize that? We don't be wanting to admit it, but we follow our men. And even if it's begrudgingly, we follow our men. And so we walking across the street, y'all, over here to Durrell's. I'm gonna get some crochet hooks and some knitting needles out of storage for my next little project. And so we're gonna go around across the street and get those items. It is such a blessing to be so close, have stores so close, you know, so everything doesn't have to be all cluttered and stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, I have had to share some of my wickedness so that I could help other people avoid making the mistakes that I made as a young woman. Sometimes we don't want to admit this either, but sometimes you be wanting to see people bust their head. Why? Because they hard-headed and they don't want to receive what you're trying to give them. Or number two, you just hateful. And so don't be frustrated in the first circumstance and somebody younger than you not wanting to receive what you have to give to them in regards to the lessons that you learned in life. You know, number one, remember that we've all been foolish. We all have a point where we can be foolish. And so fools reject knowledge. Um, Pray for them through your frustration and trying to guide them. And then the second one is that hateful one. I'll be telling y'all, don't be no bitter Betty, you know, because that's just ugliness. And that's why your hair won't grow. That's why your smile don't shine. And that's why you stay rutted and you don't grow. You don't grow and produce sweet fruit. You grow and produce thorns and thistles. And so with that, don't be a dried up heifer. But, you know, um, I've chosen my path and I'll probably start treatment in a couple of weeks. And so I thank God I got my brother Jack. Um, he is, he has a protective and nurturing spirit. He is very fatherly. And so he's going to work with me. I'm going to keep working out. I can do chair yoga with this damn ankle. And so I'm going to keep walking my little 10-minute walks. Oh, and so remember I was telling y'all I'm a skinny girl. So I've been bulking up because, see, when you slim, you really can't afford to lose weight. So that was what I was kind of scared about as well. I don't want to lose weight like that. And then you be hearing people talk about their nausea and whatnot. So I've been eating a lot of proteins and whatnot. I know how to bulk up. So I done gained a few pounds and Jackie's gonna keep working with me. I'm all out of breath now. Jackie's gonna keep working with me with doing my walks and with eating right and eating fat, eating to be fat, basically. That's how I be looking at it. Cause I don't be eating a lot of heavy foods, but yeah, we gonna be eating it. And I just feel, oh, y'all, my little, I I ain't gonna get too detailed in it, but yeah, the thickness is coming on. And so we're gonna eat some more hearty, healthy meals. Cause I don't be eating a lot of meat, but I've been proteining it up. And so with that, um, I just want to encourage you to keep walking, keep being strong, and God loves you, and I do too.